What's up, my beautiful people? It's your girl AP, and in this video, if you are interested in learning about 25 different side hustles that you can try in 2022, this is the video for you. Stay tuned. Okay. So we all know the cost of living is getting crazy high. Inflation is just like losing its everlasting mind. And if you're like me, even if you're on a budget, you're still trying to think about different ways that you can possibly bring in some extra income, especially in this new year. In a previous video, I talked about how to save more money and how to earn more money. But in this video, I wanted to talk about all side hustles and ways that you can earn money. Number one, if your job offers overtime and you're able to work it, y'all. Get that extra money because you will need it, because everything costs money. Breathing air costs money now. So I don't know about where you are, but where I am, I mean, it's just like ridiculous. Eating out, you already didn't want to eat out because it costs too much money. I know for me as a single mom, I'm tired of cooking like every single day, which I do. I'm really good at cooking almost every single day, but there are those times when I'm like, I'm going to pick up something on my way home. And y'all, eating out right now is just like, I don't know how people do it. Like, I don't understand why it costs so much to eat food. So eating out costs an enormous amount of money, and even cooking at home, groceries, they cost a lot of money too. So you can't win with eating out and you can't win with cooking food at home. So we need some extra money. So number two, if you are able to work a side job, I know for me, for a few months this year, I picked up a couple of extra hours at Candytopia. Now I went there and I just truly loved the experience, and then I went back and was like, how can I apply for this job? So I got the job. I was only working Saturdays, and it helped, you know, to gain some extra money, and it was fun, and plus I love candy. So it was a win-win-win across the board. But if you're able to work a side job, I would encourage you to do that. And that side job money, if you can save it, that would benefit you in the long run. Like, you can put it toward a saving challenge, you can put it toward debt, you can do with it as you will, but just try to be wise with it, because you just never know. Like, these last 2 years has been crazy. So you always want to stash somewhere so that you don't have to like pull out a credit card in an emergency, or even have to ask someone to help you, because they probably need help themselves. So try not to put yourself in that situation. If you're able to work in an extra job and get some extra income, put it away for a rainy day, because it's always going to be a rainy day. Number three, a transcriber. If you're able to do that, and that is one of your gifts and skills, then get to transcribing and make some extra money. Amazon Flex. Everybody's ordering Amazon nowadays. A lot of people aren't going into the store. So if you have a vehicle, I don't know if you have to rent. I don't really know the logistics of Amazon Flex, but I know, like, I think my cousin was doing it at some point, and she was using her own vehicle. But if you're able to deliver a package, especially right now during the holiday season, well, anytime, because Amazon has like everything, that's some extra income that can help you toward whatever it is that your goals are. And we all know about Instacart, Uber Eats, and DOORDASH. Those delivery systems right now are like booming, because people don't want to leave their house for whatever reason, and so they're ordering food in, which costs money, but that's a whole, that we just talked about that. I don't know where they get the extra money from, but for you, it would be beneficial if you can be a delivery person and you can work the hours that you want to work, the days that you want to work, and you can bring in some extra income. Cleaning business. Are you really good at making things look clean and spotless and smelling like bleach? Like, I love bleach, but that's not this video. I love a clean home. So if you're able to do that, you can do it as a side hustle. You don't necessarily have to make it an LLC to start off or anything like that. But if you know a couple of people who don't have the time to clean their homes and you offer your service, I think that would be really, really good, because you can even get referrals from that. If you're doing a great job and they like what you've done, they may refer you to their friends, and that's extra money too. If cleaning is your gift, why not try that? Do you love pets? I mean, I know I have Miss Bella, and it's been a time or two where I had to go out of town, and I was able to go online and get a pet sitter. The last time my neighbor watched her, so that was a blessing too. So if you love pets, pet sitting will be very good for you. You can even go to their home, or they can come to your house to drop off their pet. But if you are into that and you don't mind keeping other people's pets while they have to step away for a while, then hey, why not? Love on a pet while you can. Do you love kids and babies? Oh, then babysitting is for you. Like, I am past that stage in my life. But when my boys were younger, I had the best babysitters ever. I felt like I was like so blessed. My boys loved them to pieces, and they treated my boys just like, oh my gosh, they were just amazing. So of course I had to pay them, and whatever their price was, I gave it to them, because it was like they love my boys and my boys loved them, and my boys looked forward to seeing the babysitter when, you know, I had to go somewhere. It was to the point where like they were like, Mom, do you have to go somewhere so that such and such can come over? And I was like, wait a minute, are they trying to get rid of me? I mean, you don't love your babysitter that much, but that was still a blessing that they love their babysitter. So if you are into children, then babysitting, or even working at like part-time, like maybe at a daycare or something like that. I know where I am, there were places where you can drop your kids off for a few hours. I think it's called a venture something, but you can drop your kids off, and they have playscapes. They have a lot of different activities that your children can participate in, and a lot of things that they can play with while you're gone, and you just pay per hour while they're there, and you just pick them up, and you pick them up happy. So why not? Surveys. Now, my mom, if she's watching this video, she's gonna be like, oh my gosh, yes, but surveys, you can go online and do a lot of different surveys and make money from doing surveys. It's legit. My mom has done it. She even did it like so much that she got a W-2 in the mail, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to stop with these surveys. But if you want some extra income, try different surveys online, and it's like it's legit, it's real, and it helps you with earning extra income. Photography. Do you have your own camera? Do you like to take pictures of different things? Nowadays, like we do have iPhones and stuff like that, but people do like that professional look of a picture. If you're really good at that, like some people don't have to go to school to be a photographer because they're really good. They may later in life want to like learn some different things, but some people are just gifted in different areas. And if photography is a gift that God has given you, why not max it out and make money while doing something you love doing? Detailing cars. Like I know a lot of guys are really into this, so if you are into getting your car detailed or detailing other cars, you just like to have a clean car, or who you're with to have a clean car, and you're like really good at it and take time to do it, like I could care less about my car. But if that's your gift, and you know, people see the great job that you've done even with your own vehicle, they may be interested in saying like, hey, do you do other people's vehicles? So that can lead to more money in your pocket. Selling items on eBay. Now you guys, when my children were younger, I sold like everything, especially because children grow so fast out of clothes, and I would just bundle things up and sell them in a bundle on eBay. I made tons of money on eBay, and it was even on Craigslist that I sold items too. And you can resell items at different like resale shops too to make some extra money. So if you have things around your home that you're not using anymore, sell them and make extra money. Even have a garage sale. Pack it up, put a garage sale sign out, and people will literally come, because people feel like they're getting a good deal when they go to the garage sales, and hey, why not? You don't want it anymore. So of course you're not going to get the amount that you paid for, but every little bit helps nowadays, right? I'm a mobile notary. Like, people need things notarized all the time. So I don't know if it's a cost to get your notary license. So you can work the hours that you want to work. I believe that you can charge what you want to charge, but hey, why not make extra money doing something that you enjoy doing? Donating plasma. Now, a lot of people frown upon this for whatever reason, but you can make money by donating plasma. So if you haven't ever done that, I haven't personally done that. My ex had done that before, but if you've personally done that, you've made some money. And I think the more times you go back, you get more money because you're an established patient. But that is something that you can look into to make some extra money. Donate your plasma. People need it. You're good at speaking English or another foreign language to the point where you can teach other people. If you have that ability to be a teacher like that, then try it out. Pretty sure once you begin this side hustle, more and more people will find out about you and what you're doing, and they will look for you because they're like, oh, you have a teacher that's teaching you Spanish or Japanese or anything like that. where is this person? How much do they charge? Because I want to learn that language as well. So I know they have classes in which you can do that, but if you can have a one-on-one teacher that personalizes to you, that is just like the best thing ever. So that leads me to tutoring in person or online. Like, so many people need a tutor because of different things. Like, I am not good at math. Like, I love budgeting and everything like that, but that's as far as it goes. But like algebra or calculus or anything like that, like, whoo, over my head. But if you are good at tutoring and having patience with the students, then I think that is the best thing for you to do, because not only are you being a tutor, you're being a blessing to someone too. Coding. Now, I don't know too much about coding, but I hear that you can make some good money by coding. So look into that as another option as a side hustle to make more money. Writing a blog. Are you really good at writing? Like, I enjoy writing and I enjoy speaking, but if you, this one right here, if you enjoy writing, then create a blog. There's so many avenues in which online they can teach you, if you don't know, how to create a blog. And you can create a blog and you can put ads on your blog. It's the ads that generate the money from your blog. So create a blog in 2022. So that leads me into proofreading. Like I've said in a previous video, I have a proofreader, an editor, in which I send my manuscripts to regarding my books, and then she sends them back to me. I've never even met this lady, but I adore her and I trust her completely. So I send her my manuscripts and she takes whatever time she needs. It's really a quick turnaround, and because she kind of knows my style by now, and then she sends it back with all the markups, and then I do all the corrections, and then I send it back to her for one more proof, and then she sends it back to me. Then I send it to get published. It's like, such a love relationship that we have. But if you are good at proofreading and putting commas where they're supposed to be and periods where they're supposed to be, because run-on sentences are annoying. But if you're good at that, then try it out in 2022. Virtual assistant. Now, I think that this is taking off. Now, I don't have time to do anything like this, but I think one of my friends is doing this, and I think that this business is really booming, and it's something that if you're into helping people and you're very organized, that you should look into in the new year. Virtual assistant in 2022 I think will be a great side hustle, because I believe you can work the hours that you may want to work, you know, outside of if you have an 8 to 5 kind of job. So that may be very beneficial to you depending on the clients that you take in and their different needs. So look into virtual assisting. Etsy, y'all. Now, Etsy has some of everything. Etsy is like another Amazon. So if you are really good at crafts, making anything, I mean, just anything, you can open an Etsy store and start selling your products. Now, of course, Etsy takes a little cut from your revenue, but it's not much. So you should look into that if you're really crafty. I know for me, on my Etsy store, which you should check out, I uploaded some different worksheets for budgeting. So you should check that out in my Etsy store. The link is in the description below if you want to see those. But you can upload anything that you're into and people will purchase it. So Etsy is the way to go. All right, now in my Vlogmas videos, I just released that I have an addiction for t-shirts. Now, if you like to create t-shirts, that could be something that you can do as a side hustle. I don't really like to create them, I just want them. So I send all of my different ideas for t-shirts to the lady who creates my t-shirts, and she makes them, and then I purchase them. That's just not my skill, but if that is your skill, you should really look into creating t-shirts for those around you, because everybody is like wearing t-shirts, so it's a hot thing to do right now. So if it's so hot, then make you some extra money doing it. Creating tumblers. Now, I know my good friend, she is making tumblers and she's doing really, really well. I think she has a Facebook page that you can go on and look at the different tumblers that she makes. But if you look around, like, everybody's drinking out of something. I don't know what's in it that they're drinking. But they're drinking out of something, and it's a tumbler. Like, Starbucks has them, but a lot of people like tumblers that are personalized. So if you're really good at that, why not make some tumblers? You can start off like putting them on Etsy. There's so many ways that you can even advertise your tumblers. You can even like start off with coworkers at your job. Just make a couple of tumblers and people will see that and they'll wonder, like, where did you get that tumbler from? And then they will tell them where they got it from, and then that's more business for you. So that's just like a great idea for you to think about and try in 2022. Are you good at cooking food? Like, I cook to live. I don't really like cooking like that. Now, I do cook and everybody's healthy and everybody's strong. We're all living our best life. But if it was up to me, I would have a chef. But if you're passionate about cooking, then why not cook, like become a chef to a certain degree? Of course, I know you have to go to school to become a chef, but you can cook like different things for certain events, and then people can like get your name out there if they enjoy the food. I know one of my co-workers, she started making those platters with the fruits and the meats and stuff like that, and she made it for, I think, someone at her job, and people like took notice of that, and people start wondering, who is that and who made this and how can I get one? So it's by presentation, it's by taste. If you are really good in all of that, so why not start cooking food as a side hustle? All right, everybody, that's the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you could possibly take away one of the side hustles that I mentioned in this video in order to help you to make extra money, especially as we go into the new year, especially as inflation is going sky high. It is crazy expensive to even just live. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please comment in the comment section below. I love hearing from you all. I love to see what you guys have to say, your thoughts and opinions on different things. And if you haven't already subscribed, I want to encourage you to do so. My main goal is to enlighten, enrich, encourage, inspire. So I want to build this family. If you think that this video is beneficial to someone else, please feel free to share it so that it encourages someone else. Well, that's it for this video. You guys take care and get your side hustle on.